Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you are having a fantastic day. So I'm gonna have 3 videos that will be going live throughout the day today, and they are all 3 from the recent Fruity and Fresh Designer 3-wick candle drop over at Kringle Candle. I picked up 5 of these candles on their launch day several weeks ago and have been burning them, and I definitely have some thoughts. There are some definite hits and misses in this particular collection for me, and the Raspberry Jam, which is what we are talking about in this video, I think is the most interesting miss. Because in one way, it's honestly one of like the best raspberry candles that I've ever smelled, but in another way, it is just not great at all. And we'll get into all of it. But before we do, if you are interested in more home fragrance reviews and you are not already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button right below this video. And as the other candle reviews go live throughout the day today, they should pop up in your subscription feed. Also, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up. I will go ahead and put a link to where to shop with Kringle Candle in the description box down below. I'll also put my discount code. Not that I am recommending anyone to purchase this particular candle, but if there's another candle, and there's lots of other candles from Kringle Candle that I absolutely personally adore and have had great experiences with. So there's lots of great options, but I'll put my discount code in the description box, and that'll save you 15% off of your purchase with Kringle Candle. My personal code is Melanie15. It does work with a lot of candle sales, so if there's something that you see that is on sale, pop that discount code in at checkout and see if it applies. So yeah, anyway, you guys, without further ado, let's get into my thoughts on this Raspberry Jam candle. I'm gonna go ahead and read through the fragrance notes first, and then I will tell you what I smell on cold sniff, and then I'm gonna tell you what this smells like when it's burning, because it is 2 completely different fragrances. I'm telling you right now, I don't know what happened here, but it is so perplexing to my nose. Okay, Raspberry Jam. Hand-selected raspberries and sifted cane sugar release an incredible aroma. Our team found just the right balance of uniting this sweetly tart blend. Okay, the top notes. Pay attention to these notes. Raspberry and fruity. The mid is just sugar, and the base is soft vanilla. When I smell this on cold sniff, so before I go to light it up, even after now having burned it to the halfway point, on cold sniff, even now, again, after having burned it halfway down, I smell the most delicious, sweet, slightly tart, juicy, ripe, almost super authentic raspberry. Like, it's so good on cold sniff, you guys. And the weird thing is that when you light this, I don't even know how this could happen, and I actually kind of want to send a note to Mick and be like, why do you think this would be the case? But I'm not the only one that found something funky within this one. Riley, and hopefully you'll comment down below as well, mentioned that there's a jalapeno type note. Now, I don't smell that, but when I light this, you guys, it turns into it's not a very sweet raspberry. It's like a raspberry with just a ton of green in it. And it's not a specific leafy green. It's not a specific grassy green. It's just this weird kind of like nebulous green note that makes no sense based off of the fragrance notes. And I don't know what's happening with the raspberry, because again, it's not sweet. I still smell some raspberry when it's lit, but it's that weird kind of funky green that just ruins the scent. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you, I have really been struggling with burning this one, but I wanted to see if I could get it to the halfway point and maybe see if something would change or if it would transform back to what I was smelling on cold sniff, and it just has not. It's absolutely wild to me. Now there is one review on the website already, and I'm just gonna check it out real quick. Okay, on cold sniff, my husband thought, Vegas D, are you watching? My husband thought it smelled like strawberry. When I said it was raspberry, he said he could see that. To my nose. I wanted a rich, fruity jam fragrance. This was not it. Yeah, they don't really say anything too much about, other than it did not smell like raspberry jam after lighting it. Oh, they thought it smelled more like peonies or like a light spring floral. No, I'm not getting floral. I'm having a totally different experience. It is an unsweetened raspberry, almost like a green raspberry scent with, like I said, this kind of bizarro green type note that just doesn't belong here based on the fragrance notes at all. This could not smell more opposite to what it should smell like in its composition, like if it tried. There's just, it's just not good. This is not a good scent. And I really hate that because on cold sniff, it is exactly what I want it to be. It smells exactly like the description on cold sniff, you guys. Now, what I want to test next is if I put this into a candle crock, can I get that cold sniff fragrance? I'm wondering if this is one of those cases, you know how certain Bath and Body Works candles, for whatever reason, they get kind of that like weird, almost kerosene type smell. I'm wondering if there's some kind of interaction with these fragrance oils and the flame that is just making the oils turn, I don't know if it's rancid or what the deal is, but I'm hoping that if I melt this, I can get something better from it than what I'm getting right now, because honestly, after I'm done with this review, I'm gonna have to blow this out. I don't like the way this smells in my house at all. And even Craig came home from work yesterday and was like, what is that? It's so weird. And I was like, do you smell raspberry? Does it smell like raspberry jam or like, you know, like a raspberry compote or something to you? First of all, he was like, what's a compote? So we just, you know, skipped over that. But yeah, he was like, no, that smells nothing like raspberry. That smells like a weird, to him, it smelled a little spicy. He was like, is it some kind of like salsa candle? And I was like, no, it's not a salsa candle. It's a raspberry candle. And he was like, yeah, no, it doesn't smell like that. So I don't get the spiciness. Craig gets the spiciness. I just get a weird green note that makes no sense to my nose. So here's the thing though, other than that, the strength and throw is great. It's darn near an 8 in terms of strength, and of course darn near an 8 in terms of throw. So it has been all over my house, and I just don't like it. I do not recommend this one. I don't know what happened. I really hope that Kringle can review this most recent fruit drop, because I feel like there have been a few people that have said like, oh, that's not quite right. That being said, for me, the blueberry and the peach, however, have been amazing. Those reviews are going to go up later on today. Those have been great. This, I would not say pop this one into your cart unless you are looking for a more green type of scent, or maybe you're looking for something spicy. Maybe your nose will pick up the spicy note in here, but it's not enjoyable to me at all. So I'm gonna see what happens when I pop it into my candle crocks. I will update you guys next weekly home fragrance roundup and let you know how it did in the crocks. My hope is that we see some improvement here. In terms of the wicks and the wax, I will tell you that there is no discoloration, there's no sooting. The wicks are doing great on this one. I did ruin the wicks on my blueberry one. I trimmed one of the wicks way too short, and I'm gonna have to probably put that one in a crock at some point, but the wicks are fine as long as you're not aggressively trimming them. Just take some, I would say like scissors. I wouldn't use one of those wick clippers, you know, like the big long metal ones. I find that those, it's harder to judge like how much of the wick you have left. So with these, you don't want to clip the wicks too short is the moral of the story, but they've been doing fine burn quality wise. I have no concerns there. I just have a concern with the fragrance here and thinking that like something had to have gone wrong. I just don't think that this was the intention. I can't imagine this being the intention. I hope that they'll go back to the drawing board. They have, you know, some great strawberry, raspberry type fragrance oils that they've used in the past. So I just think that there's a better option for, you know, the oils that they use to blend this. I would like to see this come back, but tweaked for sure. So anyway, please leave your experience with raspberry jam in the comments down below. And like I said, I'll go ahead and link this one in the description box, but I wouldn't say rush to the website to get this particular one. So, all right, hopefully you found this review helpful. Again, please subscribe if you are new and stay tuned for the other 2 reviews that will be going up throughout the day today. See you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.